right,
some
here we
light in here,
go.
bro.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. Well, we're here after a delay of 2 weeks. Ron, Dave, we're going to be talking about, of course, the Super Bowl, the Seahawks, as Sam Darnold, the next great quarterback. We'll talk about Drake May. Of course, we'll want to get our thoughts in on, my Broncos just blowing the AFC Championship game. That was a tough one to watch, and Seattle just blowing the brakes off of whoever they play. Dude, I can't even remember now. So, was it the Rams? Yeah.
Your Broncos?
No, who'd Seattle beat?
Yeah, they beat the Rams.
They beat the Rams, man. So, anyways, also today's sponsored by Kalshi. So be sure to use that DTB code, link in the description. Play some nice little predictions on the Super Bowl coming up, and you'll get a $10 bonus when you deposit 10. But Rawhide, man, how are you doing today? And it sounds like you need to get something off your chest. Something you were just watching before this.
Well, welcome everybody. Those of you who are with me, we've been gone for a minute. I hope everybody has gotten unburied from the snow. But it's amazing. And now it's 70 degrees. Imagine that. But anyway. I'll say this. Yeah, I'm a little frustrated. I'm sitting here watching First Take. I don't know if y'all watched that or not. And I get it, right? These shows are generated. They do pre-production meetings. They bring up questions to have on the show. There's going to be pull people in and be engaging, right? And I get it, right? It's not all about substance per se. But Dave knows I have a problem with this word elite. I got a problem with elite. The American society today does not know what elite means. So they posed a question today, and they said, would Sam Darnold be considered elite if he wins the Super Bowl? First off, I don't know if there's been a bigger Sam Darnold supporter than me. From last season, all the way from Minnesota, all the way through this year, Dave, I think, man, you've talked about it, that he's the poster child for, you know what I'm saying, if you get with the right type of team and all of that, so I don't know if there has been a bigger supporter than me with Sam Darnold. He basically embodies everything that I think how a quarterback and how you should do a quarterback, right? So, or how you should develop or put things around a quarterback in order to be successful. Anyway, elite is an individual thing. Yeah. And I'm like, to even consider that is asinine. Like, guys, let me just give you something. There's 3 to 4 quarterbacks in the NFL that's elite. Only 3 to 4, in my honest opinion. Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. If you want to throw Matthew Stafford in there, I'll let you do that. I'm not going to argue you down. He finally got him an MVP, so we can have a conversation. But it took him getting the MVP to even be discussed as far as elite. Wow. This everybody gets a trophy environment that we live in is disgusting. Now, I hate to do this. I'm not trying to crap on Sam Darnold. It's okay. I don't even think Jalen Hurts is elite, but Sam Darnold's resume is nowhere close to Jalen Hurts. Say Jalen Hurts is an elite quarterback, bro.
What's wrong with just being really good, right?
I don't know, bro. What's wrong? I thought the question was totally unnecessary, and I don't think anything's wrong with being good, really good. But elite is different.
I feel like now how people talk about elite is like being a top third quarterback in the NFL, which that threshold is just way too wide, man.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. But anyway, I didn't mean to slow the show down. I just needed to get that out of my guys. I mean, gold is precious because there's not a lot of it.
Well said.
If there was as much gold as it was copper, it would be worth what copper's worth. So, guys, that's not how the word elite works.
And you know what? Elite. It's becoming the new. It's becoming the new Pro Bowl, man.
It
You know,
is.
to be a Pro Bowl player used to mean something.
It means nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
It means nothing. Hey, bro,
They
Hall of
need to
Fame is
stop
giveaway.
leaving that on Hall of Fame resumes now. That is ridiculous.
Exactly. Pro Bowl means nothing now, bro. Somebody tell me, oh man, they had 8 Pro Bowlers. I'm like, so like, what does that mean? Hey, but you know what? They're turning the Hall of Fame into that now.
You didn't like the Hall of Fame selection?
Bro. It's one thing. There's one thing I can say about the Hall of Fame. The NFL was different than the others, right? Is that especially baseball, but I felt like the NFL play on the field trumped it all. I gave him a pass with the Terrell Owens. I gave him a pass. I said, I'll give y'all a pass on that one. Belichick. Oh, it means nothing, bro.
Dude, that was crazy. And I will say, it does piss me off that neither Bill Belichick, or Mike Shanahan are in the Hall of Fame right now, man. How the whole league's offense is based off of this guy. How is this guy's coaching tree is insane? How he won back-to-back Super Bowls. How is he not in the Hall of Fame either? But I was shocked, man, to see Belichick. That was so that's like stuff you see in baseball. Hall of
I know,
Fame.
man. I know. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And I think with coaches, man, correct me if I'm wrong. I think they can only vote one coach in.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
And you know what's also stupid? Kickers in the Hall of Fame. That is the dumbest thing I have ever seen. Adam Vinatieri getting in the Hall of Fame, man, over all these other guys that have been toiling year after year. Dude, you're going to put a kicker in?
Oh, well,
just have him in as an extra. But don't let him take up like a real football player spot. Like Adam Vinatieri's not a real football player, dude.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna agree with you all the way on that one, but I will say you brought Adam Vinatieri in, but you kept Belichick out, and you know Adam Vinatieri for the game that you kept Bill Belichick out for. You know what I'm saying? He got in the Hall of Fame. He got his fame from the game that kept Belichick out of the pro. It's insane, bro.
It's insane. Bro. It was vindictive for all these years. We'll see what happens, but good to see Larry Fitzgerald, Drew Brees, Roger Craig finally got in, so that was good. Luke Kuechly, okay, he was good. He kind of had a shorter career, but
yeah. What you think about Luke Kuechly, Dave?
Sure, like okay, I guess Carolina needs a player in there every now and then, like. I will say this: he probably deserves to be in there over Cam Newton, and Cam Newton doesn't want to hear that one. So
Cam Newton is not a Hall of Famer, bro.
No, but he'll tell you he is. He'll tell you he is, no doubt about it, man. I used to like Cam Newton so much when he was at Auburn, man. And dude, just the way the second half of his career ended, and now with him just being a talking head.
He's not good at that.
No,
he's not.
No.
He's not. I'll admit that he's not very good at that.
But we're 9 minutes in, Raw. We got to get into some of the Broncos stuff, some of the NFL stuff moving forward. So let's get into just what we watched in these games. Let's start with the Broncos Patriots. We don't got to stay on this for too long, but man, we both predicted the Broncos to win. And Rawhide, call me crazy, but I still think the Broncos win this game if it doesn't blizzard in the second half.
Maybe. I'm not gonna say that. I'll say this, Dave. I'll say this. I know we won't talk. I'll say this. Just don't turn the ball over, bro.
Dude.
Dave, don't care. He didn't have to even punt the bro. They win the game. if he just simply don't turn it off. Oh, that hurt me so bad. That hurt me.
Dude, that was something that you saw. Remember that JUCO quarterback who sucked for CU a couple years back, Gavin Cole? When he caught his own pass and then threw a pick six.
Dang. Oh, I was with the tears. I'm like, that fumble. The fumble. I could take the other turnover. That fumble, bro. Because there was no sense. There was no. He just did not. He could have just went down. Because that gave the Patriots 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do people understand that? That's the 7 the Patriots scored.
They had the ball on the 7-yard line, and it should have been counted as a scoop and score. The Broncos got lucky there that they could even trot their defense out to try and stop them.
What was it big up? Was that the 7 points or the 3 points?
7
I'm
points.
coming off the dump. Oh, yeah. So they got 7 on that then, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they only scored 10 points in the game. They win the game. Oh, I was so mad. Okay, hold on. Here we go again. It's less about Denver, more so about, bro, what's wrong with the quarterback? How do you not know where you at on the field and understand there is a heightened level of protecting the ball because where I'm at on the field? Where? It's like quarterbacks don't even know how to play quarterback no more. They have turned the quarterback position into a chess game, and it's supposed to be, a checkers game, and it's supposed to be a chess game, bro. Just go down, Dave. Just go.
Dude. This guy has been in the league for 5-6 years. He's one of the highest paid actual backups, not paid as a bridge guy. He's one of the highest paid backups in the NFL. At the very least, I'm not expecting plays like that. And if you boil it down to one play, that's the play that lost us the game, man.
That's the play. That's the play. And you know how I feel about it. I ain't looking for no exceptional. I ain't looking for the I need 300. I don't need that, bro. Don't turn it over. That's it.
You know, when we did take that 7-0 lead with him throwing that 50-yard bomb, man, I thought we were going to the Super Bowl. I was already ready. That was one of the most amazing, a few minutes of just elation. It probably would have ended up with, us getting absolutely destroyed by the Seattle Seahawks. But, man, who cares at that point? Who cares? You won the AFC Championship with a backup quarterback. But I don't know if you saw this, Rawhide. It's looking like Sean Payton is giving up play calling to Davis Webb, who has been elevated to OC. Much like Bill Parcells started to give that up later in his career. So we'll see when that becomes official, but it seems like I think it was Ian Rappaport that was commenting on it this week, kind of hinting at that's the likely thing that's going to be happening. And I don't know, man. And now that I think about it, I didn't really have too much of an issue with Sean Payton going for it versus kicking the field goal. You could argue that 14 points there wins you the game. I still would have kicked the field goal, but I can understand why he did that. But I'm excited to see what Davis Webb can do. The offense was just too Jekyll and Hyde over the last couple of years. So let's see what they can do. But you got any thoughts on that?
Yeah, a couple things. Overall, Sean Payton, I think he calls a good game.
Yeah. Overall.
I think he was a little arrogant in this AFC Championship game. Mm-hmm. Not because of the fourth down. I saw a lot of people say take the three.
Yeah.
I felt like, and I do want my head coach to do this, right? Now I don't need him to be the Detroit Lions head coach. I need him to be. I like what Sean Payton did because I felt like when he decided to go for it on fourth down, I felt like the momentum of the game was Denver, right? I felt like Denver was in control, and I felt like the offense was working. I felt like it was working. So I think in that type of situation, you feel like you really got something going here. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I feel we got the ball rolling. Let's keep the ball rolling. So I felt like he also tried to take advantage of the momentum of the game. The only problem I had was, why are you booting or rolling out? I was like, what? That's what I didn't understand that part, Dave. I'm like, what was it, 4th and 1, less than 1?
It was 4th and 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, just go, just get the bro.
Get one
Like,
man.
I don't really believe in that going backwards to get one. I'm typically always against going backwards on 4th down. I'm typically always against that if it's 4th and 1. So especially with Jared, I like that's not Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. I'm like, I didn't understand. That's the only. I like the thought. I hated the play call.
Yes. And Sean talked about it later in the press conference, I think on that Tuesday, about how he's like, man, I regret that play call. It was such a terrible play call. It just was like, there's no way to defend it. So yeah, we'll see how all this goes. I think that there are some frustrating things, like looking back on this year with the offense. It's like Evan Ingram just wasn't part of the offense much at all. But it's like every time he had the ball in his hands, I felt like he was, one of our most explosive players. So I think that there's some changes that need to be made. Dre Greenlaw talked about how he was still on a snap count because he was still learning the defense, which, dude, you're coming from San Francisco. From what I understand about Vance Joseph's system, it's not like one of these super complicated deals. So that's going to be an interesting thing to watch. That was kind of frustrating hearing him talk about Vance Joseph's defense like learning Spanish. What? But Rawhide, at the end of the day, we got all of our great players coming back. We got a ton of cap space. The one guy, there are 2 guys that I want them to go after. At least one of them, Breece Hall or George Pickens, man. Get one of these guys. Get one of them. Get both of them if you really care. But get one of them, man. If George Pickens gets free agency.
Is the money off the books next year?
Yes.
Okay. So all right then. Second question. You said that when Greenlaw was talking about the defense and when you were speaking about that, were you referring to the season or just that last game? Because I felt like they played pretty good defense if you're referring to the last game.
Yeah. They played great defense. I mean, only gave it 10 points. Really 3. They should have. Defense did their thing. But yeah, Dre Greenlaw he never played like a full game really throughout the season. And so, in his end of season presser, he talked about how this defense was like learn Spanish. I'm like, dude, you were out for half the year. What are you doing?
You know what he was doing? Nothing.
Nothing, dude.
Nothing.
Not rehabbing either. So, I mean, I do want to see him back because he's tremendously talented. But that better not be an issue next year, like not knowing the plays. Like, you're Dre Greenlaw. I was not expecting in January for you to have problems knowing the playbook. All right?
No, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think you all, man, I think y'all got a lot of upside. Honestly, I don't like hearing when a team like that. Well, it's no big deal. But I say hold pat. I just make fine tune a little things here. There's not it's not much I'm changing. If it was me, I'm just here to tell you, it's not much I'm changing. I like it. You like RJ Harvey? Do you like him at running back?
I do. I would like to have like a really solid 1-2 punch, like what the Seahawks have had or the Lions, or I know that like Travion Henderson really isn't anything when Ramondre Stevenson is playing, but 2 really good backs. Tampa's had good backs. I would like to bring JK back on like another vet minimum, but he needs to be brought back as like a backup, because you can't depend on him to be healthy the entire year. So I I would like us to go get like a big time
Mm-hmm.
starting running back to pair with
Mm-hmm.
RJ Harvey. So,
Yeah.
but I thought I thought for him being like a late second round pick, like I thought he did well. Maybe not an A+ pick, but I still think that was a fantastic pick at pick 60. You led our team in touchdowns for what it's worth.
Yeah. Yeah. I was asking. Yeah, that's the reason why I was like, is drafting another, because that's the only thing I see. I felt like, and maybe you know him more intimately than me. I felt like the only thing, the biggest bang for the buck for improvement in mine, from what I've been watching, and again, tell me if I'm wrong, is their running back position.
Yes.
I figure you all can shore that up with the type of defense you all play. Not only will that help Bo, it'll help that defense out too.
Yeah. Because JK was 5th in the league in rushing yards when he went down. But RJ Harvey, there are bursts or moments that he has where it's like, wow, how did he see that cutback lane? Or he's able to make explosive plays. We haven't had running backs here in years that have the ability to do that. But his vision's been inconsistent, which is difficult. Now, guys like Jaleel McLaughlin, they might be a little bit more consistent, but there's just no big play upside at all. So I would like to see McLaughlin, Bidet. He also screwed up his assignment on that Jared Stidham backwards shot put pass. I'd like to see him gone. Ideally, we sign at least one free agent running back. Then we decide on JK, and then we probably draft another running back. So we kept 4 on the active roster throughout the year. That's what I would expect. So, I mean, there's 2 to 3 new running backs I'd like to see in the room.
I got you. No, I'm with you on that. I think, I think it's solid. I don't, obviously everybody wants the wide receiver. I heard you mentioning Pickens, but
yeah,
AJ Brown.
You know what? I saw, thanks to my friend Marky, that not if he's cut, but if he is traded, very little dead money on the Eagles' books. So they will be able to trade him, not cut him though. It's still like over 50 million. But they'll trade him. So maybe it is AJ Brown. I'm a little bit more open to bringing in a diva wide receiver, even though George Pickens was no problem this year when he had a good quarterback. I would be mad if I played with Mason Rudolph too. So, but Bo Nix going into his 3rd year now, I think he's shown that he's the guy. So, I'm not as worried about bringing in maybe a larger personality right now. I'm just not.
Yeah, and you got a coach that can handle it.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. He can handle somebody like that. But yeah, because I think AJ Brown's going to be on the market. I don't think George Pickens is going to hit the free agent market. I think they're going to franchise him. So you'd have to trade for him, give up some assets. But yeah, I think Philly's ready to get rid of AJ Brown.
It would be interesting, man. It would be. I mean, it would be a fun year. Having him there, because I mean, what's he under contract for? Like 2 more years or something like that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. But yeah, Broncos got about $40 million to spend. That's before they do any restructures or anything like that. Now's the time to go all in with Bo Nix being on a rookie deal. So void years. We're doing it, and I hope we're big spenders this year in free agency like we were in 2014. But man, there's like this contingency of Broncos fans that don't want any of these super high upside players because, they can be a little bit of a diva. But the way that I'm pitching, like George Pickens or somebody like that, dude, Aqib Talib is a diva cornerback, man. And that guy was like one of our team captains and most important leaders, in that era of Denver Broncos football. So let's just go get the Aqib Talib version on offense.
Facts. You say y'all got 40 million free. Is that what I don't know if you may know or may not. Is that with the cap being raised to 300 million?
I think so. I think Spot Track updated that. So yeah, man, yeah, but go get some stars. We've invested so much on the defense. Just Go get a couple big weapons, and then we'll be ready to go for another Super Bowl, man. That's
no excuse. You go get. It ain't even got to be an AJ level, AJ or Pickens type of. If you get a grade right below that, a premier number 2, it ain't no excuses. Yeah. Now all eyes on your quarterback.
Yes, and he needs to still show that, man. He's the guy in the second half of the season who was playing fantastic ball. But yeah, let's get into this Rams Seahawks. I don't know if there's too much to say about this other than that, for all the criticism that Sean Payton gets, Sean McVay isn't great at managing these games sometimes too in the second halves, man. And I guess their defense, just when they needed a stop, man, Seattle was they were just unstoppable. JSN, even with Charbonnet, well, I guess they're going to be without him for the Super Bowl, but man, this offense is just high flying, man. JSN cannot be stopped. Cooper Kupp getting his revenge against the Rams. And honestly, man, Sam Darnold, doing what he should have done, man. And that was manage the game. And I believe he had a fantastic stat line against the Rams, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah. He had 346, 3 touchdowns, 25-36. Yeah, he played and I wouldn't even expect nothing like that from him, to be honest with you.
No, I wasn't either, because the Rams normally own him.
They do.
And this was the first game in which I felt like he really played fantastic. So, yeah, man, I'm really impressed with what Seattle has done. The Rams are just sick to their, or not the Rams, the Ravens, dude, are just sick to their stomach. Man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Hey, yeah. Those of you who don't know, the Seahawks head coach used to be Baltimore's DC. What was his name? Mike? Is it Mike?
Mike McDonald. Yeah.
Mike McDonald. You know, it's a Mike. Isn't it a Mike McDaniel also? Mike McDaniel.
Yes.
Isn't it? Mike McDonald, and I think it's another one. I think it's the third. Mike something like that. But anyway, but yeah, they sick about that. Honestly, I didn't even like him when he was his first year as a DC in Baltimore. I thought he sucked. Then he came back the second year and turned it around, got him a head coaching job, and look at what the Seahawks are doing. And they play with like their helmet is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Even in that Rams Seahawks game, it was close, but I never felt like the Seahawks was in trouble.
Nah, man. Nah, I feel like the Rams, they were always just trying to keep up, man. Yeah, sorry. I know the Rams or the Seahawks destroyed, man, whoever the heck they played in the divisional round. That's what I got confused with. But yeah, man, this was a good game, but the Rams, they just couldn't stop Seattle, man. This offense was insane.
Yeah, man. It was. It was a good game. And Lawrence, they only won by 4, and I get why you said it. I never felt like the Seahawks was going to lose that game. I felt so comfortable the entire, because I took the Seahawks. I never was in doubt.
Well, let's go ahead and get to our Super Bowl preview. First off, we had the Pro Bowl 66-52. No one cares about that. But I mean, you saw Shedeur can, say he's a Pro Bowl quarterback. Let's go.
I missed it all. I didn't see it, not 1 minute.
Dude, I didn't even know what day the Pro Bowl was on, man. I didn't even know when it was being played. So
yeah, not 1 minute.
Yeah, man. But Seattle's coming in here 4.5-point favorites. I think that's totally fair. New England, just a generational run of just horrible opposing quarterback play in their playoff run. I mean, who'd they have? They had Jared Stidham. They had CJ Stroud. Who did they have the first? Was it Aaron Rodgers the first week? I'm trying to remember who they played in the wild card.
Patriots played the Texans. The wild card game.
Oh, they've got the Chargers.
Yeah.
MVP voting vote getter Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert, yeah,
Had like 4 interceptions or whatever.
Yeah, that was weird. They lost. They Chargers had 2 fumbles. They lost one.
Man.
By Herbert. But yeah, they had a easy path, let's say, to the Super Bowl. And can we also say, I know he came in second in MVP voting, and I've been high on the Patriots this season. But let me tell you something. The way Drake May has been playing in these playoffs, if you just look at that in a vacuum, you got to be scratching your head and be like, do we need a quarterback? Dave, he's been awful.
Dude, I'll tell you this.
He's been awful.
It is such East Coast bias that, he was right there neck and neck in the MVP voting, and Sam Darnold wasn't. All right? I'll just say that. If you're just going to give it to one of the top quarterbacks on the best team or whatever, give it to Sam Darnold over Drake May. But yeah, man, like New England's defense was fantastic. They've had a good running game, but Drake May's done what he's what he had to do in that game against Denver. But outside of that, man, not very impressed. Not very impressed. We'll see if he can shut me up this week against the Seahawks. But right now, man, I'm gonna go with Kalshi. How they have it too. Seattle 69%, as you can see right here. I'm going with Seattle, man. I think that Sam Darnold is going to be a Super Bowl winning quarterback, and the Ravens and Vikings will be sick to their stomachs.
Right. Well, let me just say this about Drake May real quick.
Yeah.
3 games. He has turned the ball over 5 times.
No, man.
Hey, he has, if you count just fumbles, turnovers, it's 7. He recovered 2 of the fumbles. He had a 4 fumble game. The man, he threw for 86 yards against y'all.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. So anyway, Drake May, and I have been high on Drake May all season, but you got to keep it a buck, bro. That's why I got Seattle winning this game. I got Seattle winning this game. I feel extremely confident about it, which means that the Patriots may upset them. My luck has been terrible, but I am taking Seattle, bro. I think Seattle can dog walk them.
Some Super Bowls are not close games, man.
I think Seattle can dog walk them, bro.
That's honestly what I really want to see, because it feels great hating the Patriots again. I got to say, I know you got that Randy Moss jersey on. And I love to see that you're picking against them wearing a Patriots jersey. But, man, I want to see Seattle blow these guys out, just like they blew out my Broncos in Super Bowl 48. That's the kind of thing I want to see. Patriots fans, man, they had too much success for them to already be back at the mountaintop, man, under a new regime. This ain't right.
Well, they spent $250 million this offseason on that defense. Yeah, so I hear a lot of people giving them a lot of credit, which credit deserved. It is. But the Patriots spent buku bucks this offseason to get this team back to where it needed to be. And oh my God, see, it sounds like I'm hating a little bit. I guess I am a little bit, because this is one of those seasons where when you ain't in it, you won't remember. And I was big on the Patriots, but let's be honest, two of the big 3 didn't play. If you want to call them the big 4 and throw Joe Burrow in it, 3 of the big 4 weren't even in the playoffs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Few teams was beat up. This was the year for somebody to show up and be different. I will, So they took full advantage, as they should have. They did.
All right, who is your pick for Super Bowl MVP?
Oh, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold?
Yeah, it's a quarterback award. I got a sleeper pick. Old boy from Dallas. Defensive lineman from Dallas. What's his name? Lawrence. Yeah, I got a sleeper. He's my sleeper pick. What's my man that came from Dallas? Oh my God, his name misses me. I should have had it pulled up. I apologize. Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah.
DeMarcus Lawrence is my sleeper pick.
Oh yeah, I love when he said I had to leave Dallas because I knew I was never going to win a Super Bowl there. Now look at him; he's playing in the Super Bowl.
DeMarcus Lawrence. So
yeah,
he's my sleeper pick. But I got Sam Darnold. It's a quarterback award, bro. They got to really play like not good. They got to play like Matthew Stafford did in his Super Bowl, not to win the MVP.
Yeah. It would be cool to see somebody else win it. I guess if he has a ton of yak, it could be Jackson Smith and Jigba, but that's really about it.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. So sound like you beat me and you on Seattle.
Yeah, dude. Give me Seattle. I didn't even do a score prediction, so give me Seattle. Freaking 27. Patriots 17, dude. 10-point game.
Yeah, I'll one up you on that and go Seattle 30. 31. New England 18.
Okay.
Something like that. I know 18 is a hard number.
Yeah, everybody's going Seattle except Lawrence. He's going New England. He better be putting money on it then, because the odds will be good over on Kalshi, guys. Rawhide, before we wrap up here in a bit, I wanted to get your thoughts because we kind of made fun of the Steelers on our last show, but they actually did it, man. They fired, or they didn't fire Mike Tomlin, right? He left.
Right.
And you go and hire Mike McCarthy?
Okay, hold on. Let me say this. Which tells you that they had no intention to let him go. That you go. Well, hello. If you had a plan for y'all to mutually agree that he ain't gonna be your coach next year, you had an idea who you wanted to be your head coach. Let's just be honest about it. You had somebody out there like, okay, I know where I want to go. And if you're forecasting, you weren't thinking no damn Mike McCarthy.
No.
So that tells me that they got blindsided with that, which Mike gave my heads up, bro. Now, second, that's just more of the same. You just rehired Mike Tomlin again. And I'm not, and I think Mike Tomlin's a better coach than Mike McCarthy, but I'm just saying they in the same bucket.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be a Pittsburgh fan and be happy about that hire. No. It almost sounds like it's a bridge hire.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bridge hire. Because he cannot be your guy. And it tells me, you know what else it tells me? That they're not going to tear it down to the stud. They're not going to rebuild.
Yeah, you're right about that. You might have gone with a younger coach if you were going to do that.
Yeah.
And there's some good ones available.
They would have went to Pittsburgh. Dave.
And I think I think a hire even like man, why am I blanking on his name? Out in Minnesota.
I'm starting to think. Well, first off, he got the lawsuit deal, so he's probably not gonna get a job. Second is
Brian Flores.
Yeah, I'm hearing rumblings that he may not be the easiest thing to get along with.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. They could use somebody, holding some people accountable, man. I feel that way. I mean, granted, Eric Bieniemy, I guess, never got his shot because of that, because he can kind of be difficult to, but they'll give a guy like Josh McDaniels, multiple opportunities to be a head coach, right? And,
what
of the year?
Yeah. What about Matt Nagy? Why does he keep getting jobs, bro? So
right.
He didn't get a head coaching job. He got an OC job. He's terrible.
No, dude.
Oh my God.
Also, I got to get this off my chest. This new award that came out, Protector of the Year. Garrett Bowles played left tackle, the hardest position to play on the offensive line. Gave up no sacks. He's going to be an All-Pro. And you gave Protector of the Year to a guard? Joe Thuney? I don't like that.
He is pretty doggone good, though, Dave.
I know he is, but
he's pretty good.
I mean, a Protector of the Year should go to a tackle. That's how I feel. I thought this was a tackle award, not an interior offensive line award.
I got you.
I was pissed off about that. My Garrett Bowles got robbed.
It's pretty good, though, Dave.
He's pretty good. He's always in the playoffs every single year. But, I mean, I don't know. Times are changing, man. Backups get in the Pro Bowl. Apparently Jeffrey Epstein is still gaming on Fortnite. So it's just, it's just different times, man. Different times. Guards can win Protector of the Year.
Do you see Lawrence's question to you?
Oh, what did he say? How many penalties did Bulls have this year? I think less than 5. I don't think he had many penalties. He's not like that no more. He used to be Garrett Holds. But yeah, he hasn't been like that since Sean Payton's been around here, or a little bit before Sean Payton. So,
and Thuney was an All-Pro again this season.
Yeah.
Bro, he's pretty good.
Yeah, well, wasn't Garrett Bowles All-Pro?
I'm sure he was.
He better be.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get second team.
Second team, okay. But I'll say this though. I get it though. I mean, I get it. You would think that award may go to a tackle, but I ain't. When the name Joseph Thuney pops up, it's kind of hard to be like, well, he shouldn't get it.
Yeah, well, this is a Broncos channel. I'm going to be upset about it. I wanted my guy to win the awards.
I got you. I understand. I got you. I got you.
But Rahad, now that we're like getting to the off season, I think it would be fun to do some like fix your franchise shows, like sometime where maybe we try and fix the Steelers, or we try and fix the Ravens. We try and fix some of these other teams. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Let's do it.
What are some other teams you want to do?
Arizona. I honestly fix Arizona Saleh franchise. Not gonna happen. But Jets. Let me see another organization. Ooh.
Yeah, we can
Atlanta.
do
I don't even know Atlanta.
Atlanta would be a great one with stupid ass Kevin Stefanski there. God, I hate that guy.
Oh my God, I forgot they got Kearse. I wouldn't even have mentioned him. I had remembered Kevin Stefanski.
I can't wait to hate watch the Atlanta Falcons this year.
It's coming. It is coming. Who else? Oh, it's quite a few. It's quite a few teams we could roll through, man. Honestly, we could do all 32 to be honest with you. But wait a minute. I know we haven't got into the coaches, but since we talking about fix the franchise, Dave, Joe Brady, talk to me. What you think about that hire?
It's fine, I guess. It's okay. I'm really worried about Buffalo right now.
Dave, I am too. Oh my God.
Dude, this owner's pulling strings, man. This owner's meddling. He's way too involved. If this dude is interrupting press conferences, can you imagine how unbearable he is throughout the week?
Okay, I thought it was just me there for a minute. I thought it was me. But no, I'm worried about the. Hey, first off, you wouldn't hire your quarterback's friend, so I think that was the first problem. Now I see why y'all had problems, because Joe Brady was probably trying to make moves to put himself in position to take the job. So I am. Those typically don't end well.
No.
They got a quarterback that can cover up a whole lot of BS, but yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think that's one of the most interesting hires.
Oh, yes. Buffalo's going to be a team to watch, man, because their culture might be like, Antonio Brown Steelers era level, man. It might be that sort of thing. And people need to remember too, I think this is the case. I'm looking this up, guys. Perpetually one of the worst teams every single year in the NHL. They have no direction. They're horrible. They make all sorts of puzzling moves. It is the Buffalo Sabres, also owned by Terry Bakula. All right.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
The Buffalo Sabres, man, that is a dog shit franchise. So it's not like you're running one amazing and one, not very well. It's kind of like, hey, outside of Sean Payton, it's kind of how the Saints owners have been with. Is it the Benson family that owns both the Saints and the New Orleans Pelicans? Another directionless franchise that has no idea what they're doing. So, things are not going well for Buffalo since this purchase, and yeah, man, it ain't gonna be good. Now, I do find this interesting. I guess Sean McDermott's gonna take a year off because he hasn't been hired anywhere, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm kind of glad he got fired though, because him just giving excuses about the refs every single year just gets so annoying, dude.
Why does Sean McDermott remind me of your Denver Nuggets ex-coach? Why do they remind me of each other?
Michael Malone?
Is it me? Oh, is that just me? Hey, it's just me. Okay. I was wondering. They kind of remind me of each other.
He kind of does a little bit. Now that you mention it, like if Sean McDermott won a Super Bowl, would he be drunk talking all this stuff? Yeah, probably, man. I love Michael Malone, but it was also his. He was so rigid, man, that it really limited the development of anybody outside of the 5 guys on the team that he trusted. So yeah, we'll see what happens with Joe Brady. He can call an offense. I have no idea how he is as a leader. I haven't listened to any interviews with him, and stuff like that. You got any idea how he comes off as a leader, man?
No, I don't. I don't. Yeah, and I think that's the most important thing. But again, that's what makes me worry about him being in his relationship with the quarterback. I think that's not a good thing.
Oh, and then the Keon Coleman thing. If you're Keon Coleman, what are you want? Are you demanding a trade?
Well, he ain't good enough to demand a trade, but I don't know, man. That place, guys, that's gonna be what you need to watch next season. Either Josh Allen's gonna play out his mind and you won't notice anything, or there's going to be a whole lot of question marks. And another thing, I know Dave got to go, but another thing, it ain't no cakewalk no more. New England's back. And this is going to sound crazy. It's going to sound crazy. The Jets might be a problem next season. Not a problem to make the playoffs, but when you play them, you might. I can say that about anybody, but listen to that. I think his name is Phillips. Talk about Aaron Glenn. I think he's a defensive lineman. Being interviewed, he was like, "Bro, that place was toxic. It was like cancer. He had to come in and get that stuff out of it." He said, "Hey, when Aaron Glenn gets his guys in, it's going to be a lot better. He was consistent, which bodes well for me. And they owner doesn't mind making some moves. He'll spend some money in free agency, so I ain't mad about that. So, guys, I'm not saying they're going to win the division, compete for the division. What I'm saying, they may be a hard out next year.
Ooh, man, I would love that. Maybe that's the first one we do, is how you fix the Jets.
Right. Okay, we can do that for sure.
Okay, I'm going to be doing my research. But Rod, man, I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Hopefully the Seahawks win. Everybody in the chat, thank you for joining. I will be back later today. Be sure to subscribe to Rawhide Media for you. His link is in the description. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy the Super Bowl.
Peace.